I'm Jason Gray with HereAtFirst.com, giving you all access to the Make a Difference Tour. So we got to ride on Max Lucado's bus, spent a lot of time with him up close and personal. He has a gracious wisdom. He's one of the kindest men I've ever met. He's hilarious. It's been very healing to be with him. He's everything you'd hope he would be. So I'm here with Max, and I'm hoping to get to the bottom of how do you actually pronounce your last name?
Your last name.
See what I have to deal with on the bus every day.
Well, some say Lucado. Some say Lucado. Some say Lucado. Some say stupid. No, they don't say that. But we say Lucado. We do.
No?
But we'll answer to anything.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Lucado.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get that all the time too. I always get Jason or Jason. So I'm just like you.
I understand.
I understand.
Some people say Max. Some people say Max.
Yeah.
Oopsie daisy.
The biggest rock star on the tour right here, Max Lucado.
Oopsie daisy.
Come on, do it.
Oopsie daisy.
All right. Man, I can't get her to do that. That was good. How'd you do that?
Right here. It's right here.
You must be.
She was stuck.
You must be America's pastor. If you can accomplish that, that's good.
I know.
Yeah, there we go. I'll fix that. That's good.
Grateful that you could be here.
Yeah, that's right.
On this glorious Sunday morning.
That's good.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah. All right. Woo! Look at this guy. Whoa!
I have an allergy to cameras.
I know. I do too.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
But I had to have it on because check out this shirt. Max
Thank you, man.
Lucado is styling. Look at this guy.
Well, you know, somebody has to set the standard.
I know.
I have to go do a stagehand meeting.
I'm like, dude, I want to buy his books because of that shirt. That's good stuff. I'm here with one of my new heroes, Max Lucado. I wanted you to hear from him about his passion to mark 25 years in the book ministry, right? With 25,000 sponsorships. So.
Well, we're having a heck of a good time out here. We really are. When we realized that I was about to enter into our 25th year of publishing, I thought that was a neat thing, but I didn't want to make a real big deal out of it because people do a lot of things for 25 years. You know, I think being a mom for 25 years is tougher than writing books for 25 years. But it did occur to us that we could make a big deal out of this and use it for something good. We thought there's not a better thing to do than partner with World Vision, with whom I've worked over the years, and write a book that focuses on the theme of compassion, and then leverage these 25 years as a goal to find 25,000 sponsors for children. And once he is crowned as the king of the cosmos, the king will take on the role of a shepherd, and he will walk among all of his flock, separating us into two groups, sheep and goats. And the sheep will be those who, when we saw him hungry, gave him food. When we saw him thirsty, gave him something to drink. When he was in prison, we went and saw him. When he was sick, we took care of him. And the sheep will say, now, when did I give a cup of water to the Son of God? When did I give food to the King of Kings? And Jesus' answer will go something like this. Well, you remember that night the concert came to town? And they showed those pictures of those beautiful kids. Oh, with the contagious smiles and the almond eyes. And we thought, what beautiful children. And then Lucado told you the rest of the story. How 400 million of those kids go to bed with empty stomachs every night. And how every 6 seconds, one of them dies just for lack of clean water. And you said in your heart, that's just not right. That's not right. And you said to yourself, I can't do everything, but I can do something. And Jesus will say, whatever you did for one of the least of these, my brethren, you were doing that for me.
At the devotional time this evening, Max told us that we're up to about 12,000 sponsorships. And he told us to imagine, what if this evening the room was filled with the 12,000 kids who were sponsored? What would that be like? The gratitude that they would express. And he encouraged us to play imagining that this evening. It was a beautiful thought. 12,000 lives changed. I'm so grateful I get to be a part of this.
The first act of a just crowned king is to applaud acts of compassion. You want to outlive your life? The first acts of the just crowned king will be to look at your acts of compassion and say, attaboy, attagirl, way to go. Now we need to be clear. We are not saved by our works of compassion, but because we are saved, we work. Having received His kindness, we turn and extend kindness to others. And Jesus says the first act that I will recognize will be these acts of compassion. I'm sure He'll recognize other acts. I'm hoping He'll say, I needed a book and you wrote it. I needed a sermon and you preached it. I've done a lot of those. But the thing He's going to say first is I needed some compassion. And I found it in you. We have an unprecedented opportunity in our generation, because we are the wealthiest generation of Christians in history. Now, do we have the humility and the commitment to share those resources? That's the big question. We always say we're not in the business of distributing guilt. I'm really not. I don't think that God wants a guilt-ridden giver. He loves a joyful giver. And there's something joyful about helping people. And so I would encourage the church around the world. This is an opportunity we have to really set the standard for dealing with this issue of world hunger, dirty water, and so forth. And so that's what we're doing. And we're pretty excited about it. It's not an easy goal, but I think it's reachable. I think we're going to get there. It's going to take a little work, and it may not happen overnight. So let's do it. Let's seize it, and let's make the best of it. And who knows? We could live in a day that changes the world. I'm holding and standing on behalf of a girl in Mali by the name of Hawa, H-A-W-A, whose birthday just happens to be today. Can you imagine this girl being guaranteed that in her young life she will receive clean water, good food, education, vaccination, and the gospel of Jesus Christ? Just because somebody in Iowa says, I'll make sure for $35 a month